They're always doing the black sidekicks dirty, huh? You deserve better, Lamar. Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Episode 4, starts with a flashback of Bucky in Wakanda before the events of Infinity War. With the help of Shuri's advanced technology, they were able to undo the Winter Soldier programming in Bucky's mind. In the flashback, Io tests out Bucky's Winter Soldier words in a fireside ritual that seems spiritual as much as mental. There's a subtle familiarity between these two characters, and when the words no longer control Bucky, Io tells him, "You are free." We didn't recap Episode 3, but here's what happened. Bucky broke Zemo out of prison without telling Sam. Zemo is semi-retconned to a version closer to his comic book counterpart, now a rich baron with limitless resources. Sharon Carter has been living in the outlaw city Madripoor since the events of Civil War. She has connections in Madripoor and helps them find out that the power broker hired a doctor to work on the super soldier serum. He was originally hired by the CIA to create the serum, and Isaiah Bradley's blood was the key to synthesizing a stable version of it. Zemo kills the doctor right in front of Sam and Bucky. Meanwhile, Carly and the Flag Smashers crossed the line, killing 3 people in an explosion. Bucky, Sam, and Zemo travel to Latvia, where Carly's mentor, Mama Danya, has passed away from tuberculosis. Io and the Dora Milaje track them to Latvia, and Io tells Bucky she's come for Zemo, who killed King T'Chaka in the UN bombing during Civil War. Episode 4 picks up with this conversation, and Io wants to know why Bucky would free Zemo after everything the Wakandans have done for him. Io is giving Bucky 8 hours before they come for Zemo. Bucky straight up tells Sam and Zemo that the Dora Milaje are here and are coming for him. So they set out to find the funeral for Mama Danya, hoping that Carly will be there. John Walker and Lamar Hoskins catch up with the trio and follow them to the funeral, but Sam makes them stay behind so he can speak to Carly alone before they engage in another fight. Sam believes in what's motivating Carly, even though he is against her methods, so he tries to reason with her instead of fighting. Walker has been increasingly hot-headed, and the camera shots throughout the episode tell us he has anger issues. He almost comes to blows with Bucky, who would not hesitate to take him out and steal the shield from him. Walker loses his patience and walks in on Sam and Carly. No stealth, not discreet at all. Just walks in. What a dumbass. Zemo wounds Carly when the Flag Smashers make their escape and she drops the remaining vials of serum. Zemo smashes all but one before Walker knocks him out with the shield. See, so I thought he already took the serum. I assumed the government gave it to him, but it was unstable, which is why he was having these anger episodes. But I guess I was wrong, because he picks up the last vial and puts it in his pocket. We never actually see him take it in the episode, but it's obvious from how his strength increases in the next fight with the Flag Smashers. The power broker is still after Carly and the serum she stole. Carly has a plan to divide and conquer so she can kill Walker without hurting Sam. Back at Zemo's safe house, Sam has Sharon tracking John Walker to see if he moves on Carly. But not long after, he bursts in and demands Sam and Bucky turn over Zemo. The Dora Milaje show up for Zemo too, and Walker gets too familiar and he and Battlestar get their ass kicked by Io and her lieutenants. Sam and Bucky try to help out, really so they don't kill the new Cap and Battlestar. And we see Io disarm Bucky. Literally. That was fire. The Wakandans will not have their technology used against them. Zemo escapes and the Dora let them go. Walker is dejected that he was defeated so easily by non-super soldiers. He's definitely thinking about taking that serum. He has a conversation with Lamar, and this is the most we actually learn about Hoskins as a character. He has a Battlestar logo he draws when he signs autographs. Whenever he's actually asked for one, that is. You can tell Lamar Hoskins is a good guy who just wants to be a hero. Walker asks him if he would take the serum if he could, and he says yes, without hesitation. He's motivated by how many lives he could save with those superpowers. What is John Walker motivated by? Carly sets a trap, luring Walker and Hoskins to a location while she tries to reason with Sam at another. Sharon is still tracking Walker and lets Sam know that he and Battlestar are about to be ambushed. They race to the location, but by the time they get there, Hoskins has been captured. So has Battlestar actually won a fight yet? Walker fights one of the Flag Smashers as Falcon and Winter Soldier try to outrace Carly to the scene. Falcon arrives first, and we see John Walker very much in control of a Flag Smasher. He demonstrates his super strength in front of Sam, but gives no explanation. He's still looking for Lamar. Did he take the serum mid-fight? Or before he even got there? That conversation with Lamar was definitely the moment he decided he was going to take it. Lamar uses his knife to escape as Bucky, Sam, and John Walker battle with the Flag Smashers. Carly shows up and pulls out a knife ready to kill Captain America. Killing John Walker was her master plan the whole time, but Battlestar intercepts her before she can stab him. Carly punches Lamar and he goes flying into a pillar and hits the back of his head, dying instantly. Lord, Battlestar, we just got to know you, bruh. Lamar Hoskins is added to the list of Magical Marvel Negros. We alluded to this in our last video. Borrowing the concept made popular by Spike Lee and applying it to the tropes Marvel falls into when depicting their black characters. A Magical Marvel Negro is a black side character who serves no purpose other than to help the main white character achieve his goal. Don't believe me? Look at what Wikipedia has to say about it. The character is typically, but not always, outwardly or inwardly disabled. The character often has no past, but simply appears one day to help the white protagonist. The character is patient and wise, often dispensing various words of wisdom. The character will also do almost anything, including sacrificing him or herself to save the white protagonist. Lamar was all of these things, and more to John Walker. Whenever Walker would go off the deep end, Lamar was there to be the voice of reason. Whenever Walker was doubting himself, Lamar was there to remind him why he was chosen to be Captain America. And in the end, he did sacrifice himself to save Walker. Would he have jumped in front of Carly and put himself in harm's way if he'd known John took the serum? Without Battlestar to be Walker's voice of reason and his aggression amplified by the serum, he chases after Carly in a fit of rage. He gets one of the Flag Smashers down and in front of everyone brutally kills him using the Captain America shield. Shaking my head. The last shot of the episode is the bloody shield hanging from John Walker's arm. He has officially become a villain. So what just happened? Lamar Hoskins, aka Battlestar, joined a list of Magical Marvel Negros who sacrificed themselves for their white main characters. In Infinity War, Heimdall sacrificed himself for Thor, and we see that it's a big motivator in his quest for revenge throughout the movie against Thanos. In Civil War, Rhodey sides with Tony in his battle against Captain America, and at the airport fight, he is left disabled as a result of choosing to help Tony. Lamar was a translator, therapist, cheerleader, and wingman to the new Captain America, John Walker. And ultimately, that's all his character was. He never became a fully fleshed out person with motivations of his own. And his death was the catalyst for sending John Walker over the edge. But it will probably have no other consequences for the overall story. Lamar deserved better. When Carly calls Sam's sister, she asks her who she would choose as Captain America. Sarah responds, "My world doesn't matter to America, so why should I care about its mascot?" If Marvel doesn't care about its black characters, then why should we care about them? Falcon and the Winter Soldier have an opportunity to be different. Falcon used to be Captain America's Magical Marvel Negro, but now we've met his family. We know his fears and doubts. Sam has the opportunity to break the trope and become his own character, but only if he ends up with the shield by the end of this series. The introduction of Isaiah Bradley is another opportunity to symbolically break the trope. If his character is given some sort of resolution and not used as a prop to further the super soldier story, then the introduction of the Black Captain America in this series would mean so much more. We know that Isaiah's blood was the key to creating the super soldier serum that the Flag Smashers and John Walker have taken. During the episode, Zemo surmises that the serum will only make Carly and anyone else who takes it worse. Bucky says that Zemo may be wrong, that it never corrupted Steve, to which Zemo replies, "There has never been another Steve Rogers." The camera stays on Sam's reaction for this line. Why? Well, maybe because he knows that there was another Steve Rogers. There was another man who took the serum and never became evil. And the serum that Carly and John Walker have in their veins now was birthed from his blood. The Black Captain America, Isaiah Bradley. Walker has stained the shield, and Sam and Bucky will definitely try to take it from him now. But can they stop him? He has the serum along with the backing of the government and no Battlestar to talk sense into him. Speaking of the serum, the Power Broker is still after Carly for stealing it in the first place. There's only 2 episodes left, so I doubt they're going to introduce any new characters. The Power Broker has to be Sharon Carter, right? I mean, she's selling fancy paintings, drinking out of evil-looking glasses, she has her own satellite, and this fancy car. She even has her own black sidekick. And when the doctor dies, she says, "We have a big problem." I think Sharon has to be the Power Broker, but will Marvel surprise us? Let us know what you think in the comments. We'll be back in 2 weeks for the season finale of Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and hopefully we'll be talking about Sam officially becoming the new Captain America, and Isaiah Bradley getting some kind of reparations. Have you enjoyed this season so far? How do you think it will end? Let us know, and thanks for watching the Chitlin Circuit.